Hey detectives, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we got in a big firefight between a bunch of mercenaries and the Union workers. The mercenaries are all dead now, and we've just woken up from our injuries and talked to Kim about what happened, and now we're gonna go see if we can find any new leads. Finally solve this thing. I thought it seemed bad enough that there had to be a better one, but no, this is essentially the best there is. Apparently there's no stopping the mercenaries from starting a firefight, so here's where we're at. 6 people dead on the street, 3 Union, 3 mercenary. Objectively a good kill ratio for the Union, but not that great. Newly replaced glass, shining in the morning light. See gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Oh, and the door's open, you can walk right into Kim's room. Nice. Stereo 8 player's been reunited with its right speaker. Okay, except I can't walk right into Kim's room, apparently. Oh, there we go. The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. Oddly specific. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thanks for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
To be fair, genuinely, I feel like the odds started bad, but after I shot Courtnair in the face to start it, and then Kim took the other guy out with that insane shot through the eye slit, with just one of them, I feel like it wasn't really that bad of odds. It's kind of impressive that she killed 3 people. I know she had invulnerable armor on, but she didn't have her helmet on. So, should have been pretty killable. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Let's see what I can do. Alright, anything left in Colossia's room?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
Seems like she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
I
am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note.
Anything else left in here?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
Really clean this out.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Left in a real hurry, but didn't forget one of the drugs. Red thread made of nylon. Leads out of the room, onto the roof.
This window is pristine, at least on the inside. A red thread has been taped to the glass using adhesive tape. It trembles ever so slightly in the cold wind.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
We've got a pretty good chance to pass that one.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Position.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, Location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Does the thread lead?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
Okay.
The man does
Fingers.
not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Roof.
Ruby ruled this out vehemently. The shot would have been heard from downstairs, where no one heard it. The likelihood of A prime has fallen drastically. You may be looking for a sniper.
And that made sense all
The
along.
shot had to come from a greater distance, beyond A prime. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
I kind of assumed it was a sniper from the get-go. It seems weird that it would have been a person on this roof. I mean, the secret passage makes it possible, but still. Especially as it
According
was
to your
done
map
probably
of
with
the
a rifle,
district,
so...
this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Boardwalk?
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled
700
sniper
meters
could
is
have
a pretty
made the
substantial
shot,
sniper shot, to
provided
be
he
fair.
had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Yeah, that's a long-range shot, actually, because I was thinking more like, I don't know, the roof of the building next door or something. To make a proper sniper shot from the other side of the bay entirely? Like nearly a kilometer?
This would explain why no one heard the gunshot. The bullet came from far away.
That's, I mean, that's a real sniper shot, you know?
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Very, very, very difficult shot. No elevation to help either. An islet, huh?
1 kilometer away. A point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer.
In my defense, they mentioned the islet like once before, and there was no possible way to travel to it, so it's not until I could have solved the case before this.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
Where's the thread
It
lead?
suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
It's very, very, very... Like, given these three options, it's very obviously the islet, because we've been to the other two many times already.
The island in the bay.
She's trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins there. A sunken sea fort I saw through the coin viewer.
I remember.
How'd she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
That's true.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Of course we don't trust
I
her.
don't know.
Trust her.
At this point,
He stops mid-sentence.
What difference does it make?
Exactly. We don't have to trust her, but we have to check the islet out anyway. It's also the only place, like, we've checked out those other two places many times. We gotta go to the islet.
so it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You don't seem enthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
Yeah, understandable.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
I think we're gonna have to go there, Kim. Yeah. Wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there? There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Remember an anti-aircraft gun or the ruins of one from the viewer?
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
No,
Why
it's-
not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
I mean, what
Not
else
a
is
lot,
there?
no.
Yeah. Let's go. You in?
Of course, of course. I mean,
Takes a second to gather himself, then says,
how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian was tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Alright. Blink. What do I level up now? Honestly, I feel like we've probably gotten past the big gunfight sequence. There could be another. I can't put any more points into these. Or logic. Or perception. Alright, what do we got here? Don't know that. I guess I should call my station about that. Couldn't before. Otherwise... to the islet.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman.
We're done with this. Down the stairs. Gart. How's it going? Everybody dead outside or what? There's now... Oh, I guess... Oh, when I said... Interesting. They said 7 in the text, 6 in the text, but it is 7 total, counting the first getaway.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did. Thank you, Guard. It's a big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Yes, I killed a hardened mercenary. And Kim killed 2 hardened mercenaries, because he's a badass.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying.
Yeah, that's for the best guard.
Anyway,
Clears his throat.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Where'd everybody go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
Remember the guy in the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Well, gotta admit, you were right out there, Guard, on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's
Oh, you
because
were right
I'm
out
a
there,
bad
yes.
ass.
I guess you are, Guard.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Oops.
I was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No
thanks.
problem. They'll come back. They always do.
I suppose they will. There are just not a lot of other options, really. This guy's still here. Titus is still there with the few survivors of his
Hi
group.
again, gendarme.
Still can't pass this guy's composure check, huh?
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Pretty sure that check is just to find out that he's gay, but we can't pass the check. Do I have anything that increases composure? I really don't. That's part of the problem. Oh, I have my snakeskin shoes, though. That it? Should be able to sort this by what actually. Oh, black jeans.
Hi again, gendarme.
That vastly improved our. Okay,
It's the
still failed.
sports. He's a sports guy, all about that fit.
I don't think that he's a sports guy.
Hi again, gendarme.
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
Dun dun dun.
Yes, this man is
Oh,
definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
Yeah. Not gonna bring it up. I
Bye
think
bye,
it's the
gendarme.
case, but I'm not gonna bring it up to him. If only because the only way that Harry seems to be able to bring it up is by calling him a member of the homosexual underground, which seems extremely inappropriate. So we're gonna go ahead and not. Alright. What's going on here, Titus?
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
He's not too pissed. I mean, we won, but
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
actually, to be fair, why would he be mad at me? Yes, 3 of his people are dead, but realistically, they were probably all going to die if I hadn't stepped in. I just saved their lives, actually.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
Extends his hand.
His hand is covered in bruises and half plastered. Still, this hulking lump of man is glad to be alive. This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Just doing my job, Titus.
Well, cheers anyway, Copper.
Sorry about the people you lost.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Fair enough.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
What about that Shanky dude?
Dennis, you saw him run. He's a mean little shit and I never trusted him. He'd better run real fast now. Real fast.
Fair enough. They were good people. I'm sorry I went that way.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means one should live virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
Totally.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Not sure
Or
that's
you
the
might die
intended
of a heart
religious meeting,
failure.
but
Or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
what's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now, Titus?
First, we're gonna find Dennis.
Is Dennis the... Oh yeah, Dennis is the guy who ran.
I'm going to find
Shanky.
Dennis. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to kill him.
Okay, they're gonna kill
The
Dennis.
tone of the statement is so matter-of-fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper on his daily walk around the block.
I mean, that's not gonna bring back...
We're hunting that rat down. Let it be known what happens to cowards. And then,
Thanks for a moment.
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
I suppose that's probably true,
might
Titus.
even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows, and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy boys.
He's right. The numbers are replaceable.
They are,
In an
yes.
organization of thousands of men, there are plenty who'd join.
3 union members is worth a lot less than 4 hardened mercenaries, really. Any idea where the fuck class you went?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Titus, we've been through a lot, man. You can drop the act.
Nope.
Okay.
He did.
Same here, man.
He shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Any ideas now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Valid advice.
Go pay Monica a visit in Janrock. She's
Jesus
got enough
Christ,
of
Elaine.
making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Thanks, Elaine.
Hell,
I'll take that under
You both
consideration.
look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Ella. I do always
Kim.
appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
Oh god, Kip.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
Well, so long, fellas. Try not to murder anyone where I can see them, so I have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
Well, I made some
Wow.
friends here.
So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Are you picking on me for not being insane enough? I'm quite insane as it is.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Just trying to do my job here.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Let's keep that on standby.
Good.
Or superstar
Of
cop.
course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
Who's this dude? Oh, we've talked to this dude before. Okay, he still doesn't have anything else to say except bland investment advice.
You think
Thanks for watching, detectives. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a nice day, detectives. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.